We are at Target and they have their Valentine stuff out. They have hugs, almonds, they have regular kisses with caramel, they have the lava cake, and then over here, which aisle do you want to go down? Ooh.
Moscow Mule.
Moscow Mule.
Is that a drink, I'm assuming?
No, those are Project Seven. Oh, you think?
Moscow Mule's a drink.
It is a drink, but that Project 7's usually candy.
Yeah, it's gummies. They're gummies.
So not only do they have these gifts here, but they have some gifts that aren't, they have gifts that are food, but then they have gifts that are not food. Mermaids. I've noticed a lot more mermaids lately. And I'm honestly not expecting to find anything new. Queen of everything, king of everything else. So they have the typical M&Ms and Reese's. And then over here you have the hearts, which the trolley one I think is always funny because it's hairy. It's hairy looking. And you have stuffed animals. Somebody asked me if we were going to try, this is what they asked me, Sour Patch Hearts. I'm pretty sure that's what they were asking me.
Different shape. Sour Patch.
Yeah, I think they're still going to be Sour Patch. Yeah, just a different shape. They said they were like those Gimbals cherries or something, but we did not care for those. I remember we bought those years ago, and we just didn't think that much of them. Now they have Sour Punch Hearts. I don't remember what that person asked me to try, so I won't get any. Look, you can color your own pillow. And then we have the little Easter section right here. The Shimmer Eggs. I shared a picture of these on my Instagram, and somebody asked me if we were going to try them, and we're not, because all they are, they're just the milk chocolate Cadbury cream eggs that they've put a shimmer on. It's nothing. They're not special or anything.
That Hearts Bowl. Your favorite.
Oh, they do. That means we need to get a couple.
$7 a piece.
I know. I know, but we'll just get 2 of them.
We won't discuss it.
We won't talk about it. We use them.
We use them.
Look, they have chocolate strawberry marshmallows, limited edition, and then just strawberry. They've probably had those out before, though.
Really for kids.
Oh, those are cute.
Yellow,
Oh, they are?
yellow gummy.
Oh, we'll go over there and look at all that in a minute.
Without jumping the gun.
No, you're fine. Cards. They have truffles, but they're just milk chocolate and dark chocolate. They have Ferrero Rocher.
All I have to do is get you one of those.
Lint gourmet truffles. Now that would be a good gift to give somebody.
I think a big box of toffees would like better. There's those pink champagne.
Yes. Peanut butter milk chocolate. I'm sure we've had those.
That was a football, paper football game. That's neat.
They have the Grumpy Cat. Eric Carl.
There's nothing that really is different than what I would have expected.
I'm surprised at the Eric Carl. I think that's cute. Fancy Nancy, that's new. Then they have these are just the same things in different packages. Oh, these are create your own your decorating kit for your mailbox. I like how they have the pug in space here. Let's see the stuff on the back wall.
These are little gifts you can get out.
Yeah, for like a whole classroom. And then here's, look, they have Bean Boozled. Nobody wants that. Bean Boozled for Valentine's Day. Those LOL dolls are very cute.
Yeah, they put quite a bit of detail for a little sucker, didn't
Uh-huh. Well, it's a $2 sucker.
they? It's a Disney price.
They also have trolls down there.
The Batman, Superman, Aquaman, and I don't know what the dude is.
Oh, yeah? Oh, those are those squashmallows.
Come on, squeeze me.
Yeah, those are those things that I buy for them.
Oh, is that what they are?
Yeah, they're squashmallows. Yeah, that's pretty sure that's the brand. And these are like Easter eggs, but they're like Easter eggs, but they're shaped like hearts. Oh,
There you go, movie.
we've never bought that one. Oh, and look, they have the Shimmer and Shine dolls too. Yeah, that's the next thing that you're gonna see is hearts that you fill with candy.
Yeah, it's the eggs.
And then here are teacher gifts, and that's all they have out so far. So they'll probably be getting a lot more out. We are at Meijer now, and they have some of their Valentine's stuff out. Look, you put I guess it.
A sucker sticker or sucker tattoo.
So it doesn't look like they have everything out either, but they do have a lot. And these Hershey's Gold, I've told you all again and again, if you have not bought those, you have to buy those because they're awesome. They have the red velvet Kit Kats out. Yep, the lava cake. We just tried those. They're really good. Let's see. Sure. They have a Tootsie Roll filled with cherry. Trolley mashup hearts. And then they have the sour hearts too.
Yeah, Purple Rain.
Berry, blueberry, blue raspberry, and grape. Oh.
So it's the red. It's all purple.
Yeah, I haven't seen that combination before.
There's the heaps.
They have junior mints that are heart-shaped. Ghirardelli.
Like the sloth, don't they?
Yeah. And lots of gift boxes.
They're definitely still working.
Yeah, they're getting stuff out down here, but behind us is they've got all their Christmas stuff, like 50%, 70% off. But I'm trying to show you the Valentine stuff. Did we look down that end?
They're boxes.
Oh, did I not show that? They have the Lent truffles as well. Dove. There's a Russell Stover that I haven't seen, but I haven't seen a lot of single Russell Stovers around here. And you know, Walgreens used to be like the first place. You could always depend on going there to get the Russell Stovers before anybody else, and now they've just gotten slow putting stuff out. These are just Dove and M&M, yeah. Oh, and look at the little pug. The kitty cats are cute. And then this is, yeah, crafts. Yeah. Yeah. Decorating the box is a big deal now. Back when I was a kid, it was paper. Here's a piece of construction paper. Do what you can.
Make me into whatever color you.
Yeah, good luck to you. Decorations. Oh, they have throws.
No.
Oh, I like the cat one too, though. The one the cat that says love.
I guess pugs are in right now, aren't they?
Pugs must be in. Something with, that's nice. I'm gonna show that to Kevin. Oh, they have toys down here. You have to go on the other side and look. You know that big pug that Gavin loves? They have a little one.
Oh, really?
Mm-hmm.
Just the head?
No, it's the whole thing. Oh, they have the LOL ones. Moana. Avengers, Justice League. Tsum Tsum. They also have their Valentine's books out. Daniel Tiger, Fancy Nancy, Elmo. They have a Disney baby, Pete the cat. Lots of books.
Those are all stickers.
Kevin is going to put together both of these metal earth kits today. This is the Himeji, I think that's how you say it, Himeji Castle, and this is the CN Tower. The CN Tower is in Canada, and I talked about it during last week's vlog. It is the concrete communications and observation tower in downtown Toronto. And it was, when it was completed in 1976, it was the world's tallest freestanding structure. So, so he's going to do that one. And then the Himeji Castle is, let's see, it's also known as the White Heron Castle because of the way it is soaring. Its soaring white stucco walls resemble a graceful heron taking flight. The original fortress was built in 1346, and the castle in its current form was completed in 1610. The castle is full of defensive features. However, it has never been attacked in its 400-year history. In 1993, it was designated a World Heritage Site.
That one, do you notice the difficulty?
Oh, wow. So this one...
This one's like on the easier side.
So, yeah, this is the CN Tower on the easier side, and then this one is going to be harder. So that means that'll take longer. So you're going to do the CN Tower first,
yeah.
right? to tell you all about a new show. If you get Netflix, you will be able to watch this. It is called Tidying Up with Marie Kondo. And I know a lot of you are familiar with her book, The Art of Tidying Up or something like that. And I know there's been many YouTube videos about it. A lot of YouTubers have used her method to go into their homes and clean up. I know I've watched people use her method to declutter their clothes specifically. They've gone into their closet and she has you take every bit of clothing that you own out. Like, so she would have us take out everything out of the closet, everything out of every drawer, any clothing we have. She has you take every single item out and pile it up, and then she has you physically touch each piece, and if you haven't worn it in a while or if it doesn't bring you joy, then you get rid of it, because there's no point in holding on to it, you know, unless it's, I guess, really, really sentimental for some reason. So I've watched other people do her method from the book. So now it's really cool seeing this show on Netflix. I've only watched an episode of it, and I've got the second episode on right now, and I'm only 7 minutes in. But I really like it. It'll definitely be a series that I'll finish. But she comes into their home and she brings an interpreter with her, because that's the only thing about this, is you have to be willing to read the subtitles, because she speaks Japanese, and she speaks some English, but she mainly speaks in Japanese. So other than that, you'll be good, because you've got the homeowners that are speaking English and all that. So I have it on right now, and she has just gone into these people's home, and these people happen to be Japanese. Now, the first family I watched, they were American, but these people are Japanese, and so they're showing her
maintaining the status quo,
like where they have stuff around their house. They have clutter all over their house. So these people in particular, they have, I don't know if this was filmed around Christmas or what, but they have lots of Christmas decorations everywhere, and they just have it's a little like watching an episode of Hoarders, but it's not that bad. You know, Hoarders is the extreme. These people just have clutter. They're like, some of them are kind of on the border. This family seems like they're kind of on the border, to where they've kept a lot over the years and they've never gotten rid of it. And apparently this house was left to them. And so I'm assuming they got the house, and I think it was his parents' house, she said. So not only did they get the house, but then they got everything in it. Maybe his parents died. I haven't listened to the full story yet, but that's where when a lot of people collect clutter, is when somebody in their family has died and you get left all this stuff and you don't know what to do with it. So, but it's a really good show. I'm enjoying it quite a bit, what I've seen of it. And like I said, I'll definitely finish it. So for those of you that like organizational videos, and you like to watch people declutter on YouTube, this is one that you'll want to check out on Netflix.
There's a room where you watch TV, you play games, and this is the Christmas collection, which I've been trying to figure out how to put away. Yes. We have no idea on how many boxes are in the garage and what's in them. For most of its life, the garage has been a clutter. And we have 3 generations of belongings in this house. So, how long did it take? About an hour? Just about.
Earlier in the video, I mentioned the Marie Con. That's how they say her name on the show, is Marie. I've watched more episodes since that first one, since the first 1.5, and it's been really good. They have people that just, some people have like been legitimate hoarders, but some people, like the people that I showed you earlier, they, I think they just collected so much over the years. They had a lot. And then I've seen a woman who, her husband died. And so since her husband died, she hadn't gotten rid of anything that was his. She hadn't gotten rid of clothes or books, or there's things like in the kitchen that you wouldn't even think of. Like she said that for his type of cooking, he liked to use a lot of spices, and that's not, I think even though she ate the food, it's not the way she cooks, you know, since he's passed on. And so even in the kitchen, there was a lot for her to get rid of that was her husband's. And so they've had families from all walks of life, but it is a good show. And I think it's called the KonMari method, but it's just good to, if you like organizational videos anyway, I think I said this before, then you would enjoy this. And she will go into these houses, and she's a teeny tiny thing, but she's beautiful. And she'll go into these houses, and they think she's going to be horrified. And actually, she gets really excited, and she gets this look on her face like she's so excited because she says, I love a mess. And I'm kind of that way too, to where I like to help people organize and clean up. I had a friend when I was a kid, and I may have told you all this before, but her bedroom would be a complete and utter disaster. There would be no clothes in the closet. There would be no clothes in her drawers, in the dresser drawers in her bedroom. Money would be scattered, change, pennies all over the floor, all of her toys, whatever. Her bed was never made. Everything was just, it looked like it exploded. And I loved going over to her house and cleaning up for her. I enjoyed the before and after, and just doing it and working my way through it, and then having everything nice and neat when I left. And I totally enjoyed that. I had a friend, she's deceased now, but she used to call me over to her house to clean her kids' toy room. And I would spend hours at her house, and I would go through the toy box and all the stuff. She had 4 kids, and I would go through everything, and I would put the toys, like I would put all the little people together, or all the Barbies together, or all the dollhouse stuff, you know. And because that's how I kept all of Ashley's stuff. At the end of the day, when Ashley went to bed, you would never know anything had ever happened that day. Everything was perfect. The Barbie spoons in the kitchen were in the drawers. I mean, the plates were perfectly set up in the cupboard in the Barbie house. Everything was perfect, but that's just me. So I get into organizational stuff, so I really like this show. So I wanted to tell you again how good it is. I also, today's Sunday, but we forgot to check the mail yesterday. So I got this beautiful card from Sarah in California, and Nancy, her mom Nancy, they apparently went to Maui. And so that is awesome. She said, greetings from Maui, an island in Hawaii. And so she wanted to send me this. So thank you very much, Sarah and Nancy. I think it's awesome that you were able to go to Hawaii. And I would love to hear some about your trip. Like, what did you do? And, you know, are there things to do that keep you active? And because Kevin and I aren't really beachy people. I mean, we would probably enjoy walking on the beach. We'd probably enjoy sitting on the beach for a few hours. But after that, we want to be doing something. You know, we like to be up moving and seeing things. And I'm wondering if there would be enough in Hawaii to keep us occupied. So you'll have to, at some point, let me know how your trip went. How long did you get to stay? And so thank you very much for the postcard. So here is the CN Tower, and it's taller than I thought it would be. I mean, like, for reference, here is the Himeji Castle, and you see how much smaller it is. I mean, it's a lot wider, it's a lot bigger, shorter. But that CN Tower is just, I think that's the tallest one we have, definitely. So it's cool that they made it that tall because it is really that tall. So, but then this Himeji Castle, Kevin, what did you think of this? What did you?
It's harder because the directions aren't as detailed.
Ah, okay.
I mean, and all the bending and stuff's detailed too, but the directions are kind of sparse sometimes.
So you have to figure it out on your
gotta
own.
Figure it out.
Do you think they do that intentionally to add
make
to
it
the
harder,
difficulty
probably.
level? But that's really, really cool looking. And then the CN Tower, I think it's a lot more detailed than I thought it would be. It had a lot of bending up at the top and everything. I think it's really nice looking. This is a miracle.
I'm out walking.
Kevin's out walking. I think I made him feel guilty. I told him, he said, what do you want to do? And I said, let's go for a walk. And then I got this look like I would rather pluck my eyeballs out with my own fingers than go for a walk. But I think he felt guilty. And so we're out for a walk. Our first walk of the new year of 2019. But it feels really good out here. As a matter of fact, I think I could have left the coat at home. It's like 53 degrees, I think. But I'm in a really heavy sweater. And so I think I could have left the coat at home. But the sky is so blue and it's beautiful out here. And it's been quiet. It's been nice. So I'm glad we came for a walk. And it just gives me a few extra steps. And it gets Kevin out of the house. Because he needed to get off the computer for a little while, didn't you?
No.
I'll show you the sky. It's really pretty. Gavin made a big tower.
Out of all the blocks.
That is awesome.
Out of all the blocks.
You did. You used them all. You want me to see if there's any more in there? In the big bin? There might be more in that big bin over there. I don't know.
Please don't break it. You want
I won't break it. You want me to hold it while you get off the bed?
No.
I'll hold it. Here, you get off the bed and we won't shake it. Oh yeah, see there's more Legos. See, there's lots more.
Okay.
So you have to pick them all out of there.
I'm gonna do all the. Can you get some more blocks for me? Get some more blocks.
He said, I want to get in my bed, but there's a little girl. Somebody's sleeping in my bed. Somebody's been sleeping in my bed. So Kevin just finished this C3PO, and it was a more difficult one. This one took hours, several hours to do. It's very, very detailed. Took a long time. But this one, Kevin wanted me to show you, this one actually came with a different head that you could put on. So those pieces to make that head were still on the sheet, but Kevin doesn't plan on making it because you either are going to keep this head on or you're going to keep that one on. It's not like you can change them. Yeah, you can't switch them around or you would end up breaking something. So, but just know that this is the first one we've seen that you could do that. I guess he could make it and set it next to it, but I mean, there's really not any point to do that. But this is a very, very detailed. Today our town started doing this new thing. They sent us a postcard before Christmas, and they said that beginning in January on this day that they were going to, you had to take both your recycling bin and your Herbie. We call the garbage, the regular garbage can, the Herbie. So the brown one is the Herbie and the blue one is for recycling. Well, they said instead of coming on Tuesdays to get the Herbie and on Friday to get the recycling, we're going to do them both on the same day. So have them both down at the curb before 7 o'clock in the morning and we will get them. Well, today, that was today, and we had both of them on the curb and they picked up our garbage, but they did not pick up our recycling, and our recycling was absolutely full. And Kevin believes it's because the wind was horrific today. It was really, really bad wind. And Kevin thinks that it blew over at one point, and so they saw that and they didn't stop. I do not see that as an excuse at all, because it was still down at the curb and they should have still stopped. Even if they saw it on its side, they should have still stopped to make sure that nothing was in it. So we're stuck because they don't come twice a week anymore. We're stuck with a full recycling bin and we have a full can of recycling in the house. So that just means I get to collect it on the back porch until it's empty again, which is ridiculous. I don't even know why they decided to start doing this, but I'm not happy about change anyway, and I don't like this change. So far, it's not good for us. A couple of weeks ago, I showed you I got this book in the mail. This is another one. And I only ordered, well, you know what? I bet what happened was, I bet months ago I found out it was coming out, and I bet I put it on, you know how you can go to Amazon and you can put books on hold? I bet you I had already put one on hold and I forgot, and then I bet I ordered it again. Because I was thinking, why did they send me two of the same book? Bet you anything, it was my mistake and I ordered it twice. I probably had it months ago, known that it was coming out, and just forgot. That would be like me. So now I have 2 copies of this, Dr. 13th. So I'll probably give it to Gavin and Amelia. I'll probably wait a little while to give it to them though, because I've noticed they're pretty good at keeping their books up, but I still see books occasionally where they shouldn't be. So I'll probably wait a little while before giving that to them. But I want to show you this too. We've had this on hold through Amazon for, it's probably been 2 or 3 weeks. We ordered more poo-pourri. This is poo-pourri Master Craftsman. And if I had known that it was going to take so long to get it in, I would have gone to Bed Bath & Beyond and just bought it, because they sell this exact same kit at Bed Bath & Beyond. So we ordered, there was something, we ordered this and something else at the same time, and whatever else it was came right in. And for some reason, you can smell this through the package. For some reason, this took a while to get. But this is, it says, throw a monkey wrench into bathroom stench. And we had not gotten this collection before. And we've done a review on poo-pourri, so if you have not seen that review, you should watch it. It's so funny for Christmas. We had bought a bottle for Andrew for his stocking, but Christina had already bought him. We didn't know Christina had already bought him a bottle. So he got 2 bottles of poo-pourri, and he's like, he told us like a few days later, he's like, that stuff really works. Yes, of course it works. That's why we get it. But this is, you spray before you go to the toilet. You spray it in the toilet. And I forget if it was my sister or who it was. They didn't know if it was room spray. No, you actually spray it like twice into the water. And then when you go on top of the water, it doesn't smell. So I thought I would open it for you and show you what you get if you get this set. I have seen this exact set at Bed Bath & Beyond. They also have one that says like Gone Fishing or something like that. It has like a fish theme. But these stay in Kevin's bathroom, and so I figured I would get this one for him. But if you do have a Bed Bath & Beyond around you, you can, they always have coupons, you know, like a 20% off coupon and stuff like that, or $5 off 15, and that would be a good time to use those coupons is on one of these. For now on, it told me that it was going to be late, but I didn't realize how late it was going to be. For now on, if it says that, then I'll take them at their word, and I will just go to Bed Bath & Beyond and buy it, because it's not a big deal at all. But this one is called Royal Flush, and it's eucalyptus and spearmint. And then this one is called Trap-a-Crap. Trap-a-Crap, and it is cedarwood and citrus. So I think both of those, from what I can smell just from outside the box, it smells really, really good. So anyway, I'm sure this was my fault. If I go on there, I need to look, because I bet you anything I've been charged twice for this, because I probably ordered this. I probably heard that it was coming out months and months ago, and I probably just completely forgot that I had put it on reserve. and just ordered it again. So I need to check on that. But anyway, I just wanted to update you about the Herbie and all that stuff. I told you about that book last night that I got 2 of. Kevin looked it up because, of course, you can look back on your purchase history on Amazon. And I had ordered it twice. I had ordered it early on in September, and then I ordered it again in November. What's funny is I got the one in November first. The one that we just got yesterday was the one that I had pre-ordered back in September, which is amazing. So I will just give it to one of the kids or something like that. Not a big deal. I'm not gonna send it all the way back to the United Kingdom just because I ordered an extra one, because I think it was only like $6 or something like that. So it's just not worth it to me to send it back. If it had been something more, then it would be. And we have sent things back in the past to Amazon, even though if you just change your mind about something, you have to pay to ship it back. Sometimes, you know, it's just worth it. It's not worth having the clutter in your home. You know, they might send me this phone and I might decide, I don't want this phone. I'm going to send it back. Well, we're going to charge you $10 to send it back. So instead of getting $310 for it, you're only going to get $300. Well, that's fine, because it would have been cluttering up my house otherwise. And we've done that with things before. So, like I said, but this book, we'll keep it because I'll definitely give it to somebody. And it wasn't enough to send it back. It wasn't. So, and the recycling that I told you about, I would love to call them and complain, but I'm not going to. I'm not. Some of the things that should be recycled this week are just getting put in the regular trash can, and that's just the way it's going to be for this week. I don't like it. Kevin and I really, we enjoy recycling. You know, that probably sounds silly to some people, because I know there are people in my family who absolutely do not recycle, who have a recycling bin just like we do, and refuse to recycle. And there's no good reason for it, because it would not be a big deal at all. They just don't want to do it. So, but we're not those people. We actually enjoy it. And so for us, it killed us that they didn't pick up the recycling yesterday, but whatever. Anyway, it's 1 week. Hopefully, they do a better job next week. I was just watching somebody's vlog, and I'm not going to say who it is because I'm just not. But anytime you watch a show, you should tell people if you're going to give something away. You should say, spoiler alert, or don't watch this part. And the trick with saying spoiler alert is you say spoiler alert before you start talking about it. See how that goes? So that you don't give anything away. This person that I was just listening to just watched Bird Box, and they basically gave away half the movie. Thankfully, I've seen it, or I would have been ticked. I would have left a comment if I hadn't already seen it. And some people did leave comments. But this person gave away half of the show and then said, oh, well, don't listen to this if you haven't watched it. You've already given away half of it. That's the thing about saying spoiler alert. You say that at the beginning. But you know, some people like giving things away. Some people, they want to be like, oh, did I tell you that? You know, did I spoil that movie for you? And I have had people in the past spoil movies have been spoiled for me. Movies have been spoiled for Kevin. You know, and it's like, there are some movies out there that if somebody says something, it's just ruined for you. You're never going to have the same experience. You're never going to have that reaction again. And yeah, it's just a movie, but I mean, that's taking away a pleasure that you could have had, you know, and some people just like to do that. But anyway, it just surprised me because I was watching this person's vlog, and I don't watch their vlogs all the time, but it's like that, you know, that was not cool. The thing about the spoiler alert is you have to tell people before you start talking about it so that they can either click past or something like that. So I wanted to say that as far as Dinner with the Duns goes, I don't know when we will be doing that, or if there will be. I don't know that there will be another Dinner with the Duns, and I don't know when we're going to do it, or if we'll do it again. Because I am going to this class, this exercise class, and I go, what, 5 days a week? Yeah, 5 days a week. And so... well, do I go, or 6 days a week? No, I go 5 days a week. 5 days a week. But anyway, it's at night. It's at the time that we used to do Dinner with the Duns, which was a good time because it was during dinner, hence the name Dinner with the Duns. And that was just a good time for us to do it. And if I think of another good time, then we'll do it. But right now, I'm going to this class and I'm enjoying it. And so, and to be completely honest, I don't know how long I'll keep doing What I Ate Wednesday again before taking time off from that, because I eat the same thing all the time. I really do. I really eat the same stuff all the time. You all have seen everything that I eat, and we very, very rarely go out to eat. And if we do go out to eat, then normally I'm doing a video of that, so you would see that during a video. And so I don't even know how long I'll do What I Ate Wednesdays before at least taking a break, because I've taken a break in the past, and then I would get people saying that they missed that. But I'm doing What I Ate Wednesdays, but still some people are saying I missed Dinner with the Duns, and I get that, but it's just not a good time right now for us to do it. And some people, I'm sure I'll get people recommending days to me, but trust me, I know our schedule, and I know when we have time to do it, or when we even feel like doing it. Hello. We have a box to open for you all. This is from Silke in Germany.
It was a surprise.
Yes. Silke is one of the people who has sent me things for years from Germany. And so this box was actually dated, are you ready for this? December 10th. So a month. A month ago.
This is like the 9th or 10th.
Yeah. Yeah, I think today's the 10th. So she mailed this a month ago, and we are just now getting it. So there is no telling what Christmas surprises she has in here for us. She always picks out the most phenomenal German foods to send us, and so I'm very excited. No matter what it is, even though it's Christmas, you know that we will still review it for the channel.
Oh yeah.
So even if it's February, you might still be seeing Christmas food. I would think I would get it out later on this month though. So she usually is really good about cheat sheets.
Yeah, I don't see anything in here yet, but it might be underneath.
Okay. Although I don't see her normal
like numbers and stuff.
Right. Normally,
which is fine, we'll figure it out.
Yeah, we'll figure it out. But normally she will put like a number on the package because everything's in German, and she will put the number on a piece of paper and write out what it is.
But we're not complaining because that's a lot of work.
Yeah, if she didn't do that, it's perfectly all right, because all I have to do is look it up. I'll
Google Translate.
Yeah, I go to Translator and I'll have everything translated. So these look like they are
like a chocolate with
chocolate cookies.
Oh. And it's funny, it's cold outside. I mean, like freezing. This bread is kind of hard. I wonder if it's still good.
Well, this is Stalin, so.
I wonder if it's still good.
Yeah, it's good till March. Yeah, this is good till March. Yeah.
It's safe.
So this is, it looks like it has apple and almonds and hazelnuts.
Ratatouille.
Yeah, this is Stalin. And I did not buy any of this over the Christmas season, so I'm glad she sent us this.
I'm assuming that's marzipan. Yeah,
marzipan, yes.
You love marzipan.
I do. Marzipan, it looks like maybe marzipan covered almonds. So, I can't wait to try that. That'll be awesome. Yeah, these are cold, aren't they?
So, I mean, we've tried.
We have.
I thought we
have tried these. The Kit Kat Ruby, made with ruby cocoa beans.
We bought them at like.
No, I think somebody sent them to me.
Oh, did we?
I think somebody.
I thought we bought those at like one of those world markets.
I'm thinking somebody mailed them.
Yeah, you're probably right.
So we have 2 of those. This is a Milka caramel. And I don't remember if we've tried that or not. We probably haven't.
Some things we just enjoy.
Yeah, but I don't remember trying. I haven't had these in a long time. These are one of my favorite Milka foods. These are the Milka Tenders, and they are wonderful. And they look like a Swiss cake roll, but they are so much better than a Swiss cake roll. They're better than any cakes that we have here, these Milka cakes. I love them.
Okay. This is some kind of marzipan. It's edible marzipan?
I think that's hazelnut. Chocolate, hazelnut. Yeah, and those feel like they're individually wrapped too, so that'll be nice. We'll have to try that with the other marzipan.
I wonder if those are made by Ferrero.
Oh, Moncherie. Yeah. Moncherie. We have had that brand. I'm pretty sure we've had something that's that brand before. We may have had these. I bet you she was thinking about Andrew too when she said these. Because normally when it comes from Germany, it does have alcohol. It have alcohol, yes. So,
I'm pretty sure these do.
Ooh, what is that?
Some kind of drink.
Schlogetten.
This is something with coconut. See, it's a drink. And then there's like a...
Yeah, and it does have alcohol.
Something Kirsch. Yeah, it says mint alcohol.
Yeah, it does have alcohol. So this is... They sell this brand at Aldi. And
oh, really?
Yeah, so it's neat that they have... That we're
at Aldi, like the one you put the quarter in the thing?
Yeah. Yeah, they sell this brand, and we've tried a bunch of the brand from there that people have sent us.
Yeah, so this is some kind of something cherry.
And this is coconut with alcohol. I bet you they won't sell these at all.
Not with alcohol.
Yeah.
No, that's it.
Thank you so
She didn't put a note in here?
There's no. She must have been in a hurry.
Yeah.
But that's okay.
Or she was worried about getting lost.
Because I know that it is a lot of work. So
it costs a lot too.
Yes, it costs a whole lot. So I'm sure that Silke will be glad to know that her box arrived.
You'll have to send her a message.
Yes, I will definitely. What is that we have that WhatsApp, yeah. And so we are able to talk to Silke and Jennifer, Nathan, and Mike and Luke over WhatsApp, and we can have a conversation anytime we want for free. But thank you very much for sending me this, Silke. I'm sorry that it took so long, and the things that that we've had before we will just enjoy, but everything else I'll be trying. So, and none of them are really, besides the Stalin, nothing's like Christmas specific.
No, not really.
And at least here, Stalin is only out during the Christmas season. I don't know about in Germany. In Germany, it might be out all the time.
Kind of like fruitcake.
Yeah, so you'll just have to let us know about that. So thank you very much. I was looking at Netflix and I noticed that Sabrina, if you watch the Sabrina series, they have a Christmas special out. I never finished the regular series, so there's no point in me watching it at all. I, to be quite honest, got bored with it. I thought the acting was bad. I just did. I just didn't. I didn't like the acting in it, and I know many of you probably really like it. And if you did, that's terrific. Just know there's a Christmas special out you might want to watch. Kevin and I rented a show from Amazon called Hard Sun, and we have watched, I think, like the first 4 episodes of that, and it's very, very interesting. It's kind of like it's like a end of the world detective show. It's like there's crime in it, like a CSI type show, but then it's an end of the world type thing. So it's interesting. It's a very interesting show. So we're enjoying that. And I want to say, I said a couple weeks ago that if you all wanted to follow me on my the Fitbit app on your phone, that you could. So a couple weeks ago when I said that, Shane asked to follow me on Fitbit, and I said okay. And I didn't know, there's many people named Shane, so I didn't realize who that was at first. Well, Shane is a guy that he's watched us for a long time. He lives in the UK, and I just didn't connect the Shane that I'm friends with on Facebook to this Shane. I hadn't connected the whole picture yet. So Shane shows up on my Fitbit, and I had felt pretty good about my steps up until Shane joined in. So then Shane comes along, and he makes me look lazy. I'm not even kidding. I could never get as many steps as he gets. And so I asked him one day, because I hadn't connected the dots who this was, my friend on Facebook to him. And he said he works at Morrison's in the UK. And I'm thinking, gosh, he must walk all day long. And then finally I connected it. Oh, Shane, that's Shane. So I'm just thinking, if you work in a grocery store, he said it's absolutely huge, the Morrison's where he works. And Kevin and I have reviewed some things from Morrison's that people have sent us. They have like the best bacon rashers ever. Sarah sent us those. And so we've tried some things from Morrison's, but we never actually got to go in a Morrison's. That's one of the stores I would like to go in next time we visit. But I'm thinking, there's no way. I don't know how many steps he takes a day, but like my goal every day is to get 10,000 steps. And if I go over that, that's wonderful. Well, for the past 2 days, for example, like today, I'm at, can you see that? Let's see. There. That's where I'm at right now, and it is 5 o'clock, 5:05. So, and I still, I guess for this week, I've gotten like 121,000. Shane has 169,000. So I have no idea how many steps a day I would have to take in order to keep up with him. But it just boggles my mind that somebody could take that many steps. That Morrison store, I'm picturing he must be literally walking all day long to get that many steps. That's crazy, because I know how long it takes me to get this many. So I guess if you're working an 8-hour shift, you're going to get that. But the only time that I get crazy steps like that, like today's steps, I actually tried to get that many steps so I could see how close I could get to him. The only time I get that many steps is like when we go to Walt Disney World. If you go to Walt Disney World, you're walking the entire, from the time you get up till the time you go to bed at night, you're walking all day long. And there's not a lot of seating. There's not a lot of, you would think at a place like Disney that there would be benches everywhere and lots of places to sit and relax, and I don't think there are at all. And for all the food places they have, you would think, oh, there's going to be plenty of seating and all that. There's really not. So you're standing on your feet and walking all day long. But the only time I've gotten crazy steps is at Disney, and then when we've gone to London and we've been walking around London all day long. Because like when we went on the bus tour to Scotland and stuff, you're sitting on a bus all day long. So the only time you're getting these steps, I hardly walked at all then. But now when you're in London, you're walking everywhere. So those are the only times that I've taken crazy steps like that. So I have no idea how many steps he takes a day. But anyway, if you all want to join me on Fitbit, you're more than welcome to. And you can maybe compete. If you see Shane on there, if you see him on my account, you can compete with him too, because it's just a crazy amount of steps that he takes. So I'm going to end the vlog for now, end it for the week. I sent Silke a message and I told her, I said, your box, she literally, today is the 10th. And it was dated for December 10th. So I'm so glad everything in there, she made sure that it was good, because I guess she knew that it would take forever. And it came to the front door. I mean, it wasn't like it was delivered to the P.O. box or anything like that. It came to the front door. So I have no idea why it takes that long to get things, but it just does. So anyway, I hope you all have a good week, and we'll see you next week.